On today's episode of the Cryptoverse, Bitcoin network problems almost kill the Yours network, forcing them to move to LiteCoin. Decentralized Ethereum trading goes live with the launch of the OX platform. And if you want to make sure not to miss the next price spike, there's a new bot that is free, but only for the next few days. Dash Detailed is a weekly YouTube show about the privacy-focused digital currency known as Dash. It is hosted by the lovely Amanda B. Johnson and keeps you right up to date about all the exciting developments in the Dash ecosystem. Click the link in the video description and subscribe today. Hi there guys, and welcome to the latest episode of the Cryptoverse, your regular dose of news and commentary on Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies and blockchains. I am your host, Chris Coney. Today is the 19th of May 2017. So let's get into one announcement, the market roundup, and then I'll get into the news. Today is the last day before I go away. Well, that rhymes, doesn't it? So as of next week, there's not going to be the normal production of the Cryptoverse schedule. You'll just have to keep your eye on the channel and see what crops up. I'll be back on the 1st of June and resume as normal. And now we turn to coinmarketcap.com for the market roundup. So that record number that I quoted yesterday of 220,000 Bitcoin transactions that were waiting to be confirmed has been broken. Right now I'm looking at 232,000 transactions waiting to be confirmed. And that lot equals $208,000 in fees for the Bitcoin miners. And this is why many people suggest that miners don't want to increase the capacity of the Bitcoin network. They say it's more lucrative if the transaction fees keep going up and up and up due to the limited capacity of the Bitcoin network. Despite that huge traffic jam though, Bitcoin's price has made a new all-time high of $1,935. That's according to Bitstamp's price. That makes $2,000 a Bitcoin look likely within, say, a month or so. Anyway, elsewhere in the top 20 here, we have Ethereum breaking the $100 mark. It's at $109.03 today after a 15% jump. And then right below that, we've got NEM continuing its climb with another 29% gain, putting it at a $2 billion market cap now. And scrolling down a bit, we also mentioned Litecoin yesterday, which has dropped 28% today, but despite that, it still manages to hold on to 10th place. Steam and Golem are closing in on it though. Steam is up 10% to just over $1 again, and Golem is up 16.8% to 25 cents a coin. Actually, almost everything is up today. Monero has moved above $30 to $31.06, representing a 12.34% gain. And you know, I mentioned BitShares recently. Well, in the news, we were talking about decentralized exchanges and so on, and I said that BitShares was one of the decentralized exchange options. Now, BitShares are now trading for 6 cents each after a 14.7% gain. But what BitShares really needs for it to take off, in my opinion, is more gateways, to fiat currencies and so on. And that's to help money come in and out of the BitShares system. At the moment, they only have 1 or 2, which effectively makes BitShares centralized, but with the possibility of being decentralized if more gateways were to join the network. Now, moving on, I'm not mentioning every single coin that's up today, but I like to keep the market roundup pretty short. So 2 final things that I think are worth mentioning. In the top 20 here, if I scroll down a bit further, rather just beyond the top 20, we've got Ardor, which is up 39% to 13 cents a coin, putting it in 31st place. And Ardor is interesting because when it launches, it will allow you to create your own blockchain without having to deal with all the complexity that you'd normally have to deal with. The only other thing I wanted to mention was Siacoin, which has gained 23% and found its way up to 23rd place. I fortunately have a bunch of Saya coin that I bought ages ago when I heard about it, and then I started playing around with it and bought some coins just for that reason, to see how it works. And those coins are still sat in my wallet. You know, we spoke about storage yesterday. Well, Saya is similar in the sense that it's like a cloud storage system that uses a blockchain, but I would call Saya much more accessible. When you try each of them out for yourself, you'll see what I mean. First news story today comes from Bitcoin.com. The article is entitled, "The Yours Network Moves to LiteCoin and Plans Full Launch on May 30th. Now, if you've never heard of the Yours Network before, the purpose of it is to allow content creators to earn a living without annoying consumers with ads. Pretty simple, right? Think about Steam, but without using a custom currency. The Yours Network was originally intended to use Bitcoin as the currency on their platform, but not anymore. Now, given that Yours will be processing a lot of small transactions, the Bitcoin network traffic jam, the slow block time, and the huge fees just make this untenable. And I knew as soon as LiteCoin activated SegWit, I knew it would become this incredibly tempting alternative to Bitcoin because of the similarity of the code and therefore the low switching cost, and which is why I've personally started buying up LiteCoin. Another reason the CEO, Ryan X. Charles, gives for moving the Yours Network to LiteCoin is that it allows the Yours Network to launch sooner, like on the 30th of May sooner. He says that he's been waiting on upgrades to the Bitcoin network to sort out the capacity problems, but I guess he decided he's not prepared to put his business on hold any longer. Now, he did say he had took a look at Ethereum, but because they'd already developed their system to run on Bitcoin, the switching cost to move to Ethereum was just too great. He said their technology works on LiteCoin with almost no changes. So expect to see this pattern repeat itself more and more often now. Again, this is why I'm increasing my LiteCoin holdings. Next news story today comes directly from CoinDesk, coindesk.com. This article says decentralized Ethereum token trading goes live with the OX platform, or the OX launch. So we spoke recently about the problems that Poloniex are having with the amount of demand that being placed on their system. We said that decentralized exchanges are the holy grail, but that none have really taken off. Well, here is yet another example of an attempt to build a platform for decentralized exchanges on Ethereum, and it's called OX. Now, this is not a decentralized exchange itself, but it's more like a platform on which decentralized exchanges can be built. Sounds kind of abstract, but I see this as very similar to BitShares because it's a platform that people build on. The other thing about this OX platform is that it allows people to trade assets that are built on the Ethereum network, such as MakerDAO, Melon, Augur, Digix, Golem, and so on. But that's exactly the obstacle that I highlight about BitShares. Unless you want to trade assets that are native to the BitShares network, or in this case, assets that are native to Ethereum, it's seriously limited. Say if I want to deposit and trade Bitcoin, you can't, because Bitcoin isn't a native asset on Ethereum or BitShares. Right? You would have to deposit your Bitcoin somewhere and then trade with an IOU token that was created on the Ethereum network. Now, as soon as you do that, you lose control of your Bitcoin, so it's not really ideal, is it? Despite that, though, it doesn't mean that this OX platform is useless, not at all. As more and more tokens are built on Ethereum, there'll be an increasing demand to exchange one of those tokens for another, which is the service that this platform is aiming to provide. So in that regard, it's very useful. Final article today comes from the Merkle. The article says, take advantage of altcoin price fluctuations with CryptoPing. So how would you like to be sent a message to your mobile phone when stuff starts happening on an exchange that may indicate an impending price rise? Well, that's exactly what this CryptoPing is claiming to do. If you haven't installed it already, you install the Telegram Messenger app, then you add the CryptoPing bot as a contact. Then you tell it, for example, to start monitoring the price of LiteCoin on Poloniex, and to let you know if the price goes above or below a certain level. The bot won't place any trades for you, it's just a notification bot, but once it spots an opportunity, you can then decide what you want to do about it. The bot is free to use until the 24th of May, which is when the ICO launches. After that, the bot turns into a subscription model, which of course you will pay for with the CryptoPing tokens. Now, according to the Merkle article, it says this bot successfully predicted the huge price rise of Ripple recently, which netted a 400% gain. So if you've been looking for a tool to help you avoid missing out on these kinds of opportunities, start playing around with CryptoPing. I'll do the same, and then we'll compare notes. So thanks for joining me today, guys. If you liked this episode, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. Please leave me a comment below with some feedback and get subscribed. And please support the Cryptoverse and boost cryptocurrency adoption by going to cryptoversity.com/podcast and becoming a patron. From just a few dollars a month, you can secure Cryptoversity's future, get unlimited access to all Cryptoversity courses, and access a private patrons-only chat group where you get direct access to me. That is all for today, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of the Cryptoverse. So until then, it's me, Chris Coney, saying bye for now.